morning, everyone. So today I wanted to talk to you about the breath and about ritual. So the breath is very important in the yoga practice. It's called prana, and when we consciously lengthen or shorten or change the breath, it's called pranayama. Prana translates very roughly as life force or life force energy. The breath is also quite important in Judaism. If you look to the early parts of the Torah, we talk about how God breathes life into man through the nostrils. We hear of the ruach, we hear of the Neshamah, and there is the insinuation that the life breath is the essence of what makes us human. So breathing is something that we do naturally all the time without really thinking too much about it. And if we can start to restrain or elongate or just generally manage the breath, we can really start to manage our life force energy, or the essence of what makes us human. So to kind of look at how we might do that, ritual is also very important in Judaism. We have lots of rituals every day, every year. And why do we practice our rituals? And for me, there's kind of two main reasons why ritual is so important. The first one is the power of forgetfulness. The human brain is very apt to forget, and so we repeat things over and over and over so that we can remember and so that we can retain. Additionally, I think for me, ritual is so important from the idea of intention or setting your course, right? We do these rituals, we do this service in the morning, this Avodat Lev or this shacharit service, because we're setting the intention for the day. We're starting with gratitude, we're starting with appreciation, we're starting with love. And so can we combine those two things, the breath and ritual? Can we make a ritual out of breathing so that we can remember how important it is to breathe? And also so that we can be inspired and grateful for that breath. So we're going to do 2 or 3 different breathing exercises today. And the first one, you can sit comfortably on the ground or on the floor. Allow your spine to be long. Allow the shoulders to relax down the back. And take a moment just to alleviate any tension in the neck. When the neck or the shoulders are tense, it makes it harder to breathe. So a little side to side movement with the head. Let's do a little up and down movement with the head, chin to the throat, making sure not to overbend the neck, and the nose up to the sky. Good, and then let's do some little rotations with the head, so like an owl looking over one shoulder. Really try to let that movement be in the neck, looking over the opposite shoulder. Just one more round to each side. Good, back through center. And then just some little shrugs of the shoulders, rolling your shoulders back in space. Okay, now let your body come to a nice relaxed position. Spine is long, back of the neck is long. And just start to notice, can you feel your body in space? Can you feel your bum sitting on the chair or on the floor? Can you feel how the body responds to your breath? Try breathing in through your nose and either out through the nose or out through the mouth. Just seeing if you can feel where the lungs press into the body as you breathe in, and if there's any muscular engagement as you breathe out. first. We just build our perception of the breath. Take another nice big relaxed breath here. And then gently blink the eyes open. And so there's a couple places where breath comes in through the body, right? The right nostril, the left nostril, or through the lips. For our yogic practices, generally we like to think about moving the breath through the nose. When the breath moves through the nose, it's a little bit slower. Got more little hairs in your nose to kind of catch anything that's coming in with the air. And also that's warming the breath, slowing the breath down and warming the breath. So those are already two triggers that help us to find more ease and more relaxation with the breath. So we'll try and move the breath through the nose. But as I'm sure many of you know, sometimes your nose gets kind of blocked up and it's hard to breathe through one side or the other. Or maybe you have some other issue where it's hard to breathe through one side or the other. So to start with, we're just gonna breathe with the eyes closed, in and out through the nose, and we're going to see if we can just feel two slip streams of air coming in through the nostrils with each inhalation, and then again with the exhalation. It's easier to feel on the inhale because the air is cooler coming into the body. The air has been warmed up in the body by the time we exhale, so it's a little harder to feel. So go ahead and close your eyes, breathe in and out through the nose. And now we're just bringing our power of perception to the nostrils. Okay, so now let's see if we can just check the breath moving through the nostrils and see if it's moving more clearly on one side or the other. So you'll bring your right thumb up to your right nostril. You'll close your right nostril off, and you'll just take a couple breaths in and out through the left nostril. And if you need to pause and blow your nose, you're welcome to do that. Good, then we'll switch and check the opposite side. Take your right ring finger and move it over to your left nostril. Close the left nostril off and take a few breaths through the right nostril. Good, release the hand. Take a big sniff. See if you can clear out the nostrils a bit. And blowing some air out through the nose. And then hopefully maybe now that both nostrils are a little bit clearer, we'll see if we can just feel the air moving through one nostril at a time. So when you're ready, so let's just take a big inhale, big exhale to prepare. Good, and then when you're ready, inhale, try to focus on the air moving through the left nostril. Exhale, try to focus on the air moving through the right nostril. Inhale, try to focus on the air moving in through the right nostril. Exhale, air moving out through the left nostril. In left. Out right. In right. Out left. In left. Out right. In right. Out left. See if you can keep going like that. You're just trying to focus on the air moving in through one side, out through the other, in through that same side you just breathed out, and then switching sides to breathe out. Next time you notice the air moving out through the left nostril, go ahead and pause. Take a big breath in. Feel the air moving through both nostrils. Big breath out through the mouth. Good. Now let's finish with a little bit of levity here. It's always good to bring a little bit of humor into our breathing practices and into our rituals. I think it helps us remember, and it helps bring a sense of joyfulness, which I think helps with that piece of inspiration and gratitude. So we're going to finish with our lion's breath. And it looks very funny, but it's a very beneficial breath for kind of cleansing and warming and stimulating. So since it's the morning, we'll kind of start with that energizing, little silly breath. Okay, so I'll show you what it looks like, and you're going to jump in whenever you're ready. We're only going to do about, let's do 12 rounds. So you're going to inhale through your nose with your eyes closed. As you exhale, you're going to open your mouth, stick your tongue out, cross your eyes, and roar the breath out. Good. Inhale, eyes closed, through the nose. Exhale, you can lean forward as you exhale. Jump in when you're ready. Eyes closed when you breathe in. Eyes open when you breathe out. Let's just do 2 more. Good. Inhale, regular. Exhale through the mouth softly. Good. Take a couple more nice big deep breaths, however it feels good. Let a little smile turn up the corners of the lips. Gently bring your hands to press together in front of your heart. Give your hands a little rub together, creating some heat in the hands. Once the hands feel nice and warm, take your hands and lay them over closed eyes, cupping the hands over the eyes, giving just a little heat, little warmth to the eyes. Bring the hands to press in front of the heart. May your breath be full and long as you move through this beautiful day. Namaste.